hopefully I'll start seeing some viewers here in a minute. Nobody watching yet. Oh, there we go. Now we got 6 people watching. Somebody write something in the chat so I can see if you guys are saying something. Oh, there's the chat. Hang on, give me a second. Oh, there we go. My way of giving back for not posting. Yeah, I'm going to do double video. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do another video today. What is up, everybody? I'm not really doing a Q&A right now, just so everybody knows. I'm driving back from the BMW dealership. I just wanted to say hi to everyone, see how everyone's day is going, see what everybody's up to. So, hello to everybody who's jumped in here. I just had to take the i8 over to the dealer to get that weather stripping fixed in time for the car show this weekend. Unfortunately, they had to scrape the glue that was under it, so it's going to take them a little time. So I'm in a loaner car right now, just a little 3 Series, and they're going to drop the car off to me tomorrow when they get it finished, so no big deal. I am being careful driving. I'm not really looking at the phone. I'm just kind of holding it and recording. I'm glancing over at your chat a little bit, but I'm not really reading or watching anything, so yeah, I just wanted to say hi to everyone, see how everyone's day is, how everyone's doing, what everybody's got going on. And if you type it in and I don't read it right now while I'm driving, I'll read it when I stop. I can leave this chat window up on this mobile. Apparently this mobile app for YouTube Stream Live kills my data. It drains a lot of data too. So I'm not going to stay on terribly long. I'll be on with you guys for 15 or 20 minutes maybe. But yeah, so it's kind of a gloomy Wednesday here in Florida. So 18-wheeler. That's why I'm not really doing a Q&A, because I'm paying attention to the road. I don't want to look down at my phone. You know, I'm just glancing over. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy? Brian Pinkman in the house. Yeah, they gave me a 7 Series loaner car last time, but they didn't have any 7 Series loaners, so, and they don't keep i8s on refrigerated waiting lists for loaners, so they gave me a 3 Series. I had the volume up too loud. Is it pretty loud? Is this app's pretty loud, I think, right? I think it's pretty good. I have Verizon with 20 gigs. They don't have unlimited data, but that's why I get the connection that I got. I'm not really reading, I'm glancing at the things, but I'm just in like almost cruise control traffic, so it's perfectly fine. I'm not texting, I'm not typing, I'm not responding, you know, typing stuff, looking down. I can just kind of glance at the chat as I'm on my way home. Oh, there was a bunch of cops coming the other way, and they're hauling like a giant piece of highway or something. I don't know what that was. Coral Springs, Florida. Yep. Whoa, it's getting hot in this car. Speaking of, let's turn down the AC. We had a pretty good sales day yesterday. We did $800, and today we're at like $250. So sales are going good. I hope everybody else's sales are up. Is everybody else having a pretty good sales day / week? I think everybody's picked up. From what I'm seeing and hearing, everybody's picking up pretty well. So I'm going to do a video tonight too. I got a good video for you guys that'll be up tonight. I'm going to try to get it up before late. I'm going to try to get it up, you know, around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, maybe even earlier if I can. Kate's going to be away for a few hours tonight doing something, so I'll be able to sit down and take care of this video fairly early, I think. Naples, Florida, just a little south of me, a couple hours. Sold all your ties the last 2 days. I had a guy buy 10 ties for me last night. He hasn't paid yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going to pay. He's got really good feedback. It's weird driving this car and no one's looking at me, because when you drive an i8, everywhere you go, every car you drive past, people stare at you. I mean, you can drive past the car on the highway and people will turn their neck, the driver, everybody. So it's weird being in this car and nobody's looking. I don't like the attention. It's kind of embarrassing, kind of weird sometimes, but I notice it. There's no doubt about I notice it. First time catching a live one. Welcome to anybody whose first time it is catching a live one. I'm not really doing Q&A. I'm just kind of hanging out with you guys for a few minutes, saying what's up. I've seen a lot of people asking for tips on clothing. I mean, really, just watch my videos. Watch a lot of my haul videos. There's quite a few YouTubers you can watch to get good ideas on clothing brands. It depends if you're selling men's or women's or whatever it is. But you guys can get, a lot of great ideas from our haul videos for sure. South Dakota. Isn't there a lot of protests going on in South Dakota? I saw it all over the news at the dealership. Or is that North Dakota? Roswell. Is that New Mexico? Somebody from Roswell, I think I just saw. Illinois. Lots of people all over the country. I got great followers from every state. So, no, it does not rain every day in Florida. But during the summer, we get like 30-minute showers every afternoon. Not really during the winter too much. It hasn't rained in a couple weeks. We definitely need the rain, but it's kind of gloomy. So, what's up, Nightwing? No, I haven't shopped today. I've been at the BMW dealer taking care of stuff. I'm gonna maybe go to half off Salvation Army Day. If I do, I'll put it in the video for you guys tonight. I used to buy from China a little bit. I haven't in a while. I might start buying from China. If you're talking about like Alibaba and stuff, I might start doing that again. Private labeling. I've got my eyes on a few products. I haven't decided on any of them yet. Colorado, St. Louis, Fort Wayne. Making wheels. No, I lost my wheels today. My i8's back at the shop getting worked on. It's pretty crazy. I should have took a video of it. Me and a buddy are going to ride over in the i8 and we're going to watch some Ferraris race. And then Sunday is the car show in Orlando at the Ritz-Carlton. It's called Festival of Speed. You can Google that. It's Sunday morning in Orlando and my car is in that car show. It's going to be displayed. $16 for a pair of Lucky Brand jeans is probably too much because after fees and shipping, your break even is $23, $24, and depending on which Lucky Brand, you probably won't get that. You shouldn't be spending more than a few dollars on jeans, $5 or less. You miss Florida, you moved to Oklahoma. Yeah, I would miss Florida too. The top speed I've hit in my i8, I am not going to say live on video, but I will say at the Speedway, at the Bradenton Speedway, I did hit 150 in it. So I'm not going to tell you what I've done on the streets in it, but 150 on the track. Roswell, Georgia. Oh, I thought they said Roswell, New Mexico. Traffic's slow because it's drizzling, and here in Florida, whenever it rains or drizzles, everybody slams on the brakes and does like 30 miles an hour. It's literally drizzling, and that's their first reaction. Like, oh no, Mr. Rain, it's drizzling, let's hit our brakes. Roswell, New Mexico. I thought I saw somebody say New Mexico. And somebody else in Roswell, Georgia. See, so you learn something new every day. There's two Roswells, a New Mexico and a Georgia. I'm in Tampa. For those of you that don't know, I'm just outside of Tampa, Florida, a little town called Valrico. Basically, the I-4 interstate runs between Tampa and Orlando, straight over to Disney, and I'm just at a dealership in Lakeland, which is like the halfway point between Tampa and Orlando. So I go to the dealership that's in Lakeland rather than the dealership in Tampa, because the one in Tampa is kind of they've got so much business, they're so busy, they don't give that great a customer service. I like the customer service in Lakeland a lot better, so I come out here, and it's almost the same amount of time driving. Yep, Florida weather. Today is 81 currently. 30,000 in books in 1 month is pretty impressive. i8 over AMG. I test drove some Mercedes 63 AMGs, which were slightly more than the i8. I think the AMGs were like 155, 165. Maybe 170. I don't know. They are faster than the i8. They're super luxurious inside, but it was more money, and I'm not a Mercedes guy. I like Mercedes, I like Benzes, don't get me wrong, but it's just not me. I like the more sporty, flashy look to the i8. I like the design, I like the doors. The Mercedes is just another luxury car to me, and I've had luxury BMWs, so I was definitely on board with getting the i8. I have never sourced in Naples. I have not been to Naples in a long time. Top speed in the i8, I just said at the track I was in like 150. On the road, I'm not going to state how fast I've gone, but I did 150 at the track. The design, because of the doors. You know, I like the luxury, but the i8's got the best of both worlds, so that's why I went with that. And it was cheaper than, you know, some of the higher end. It's definitely cheaper than Ferrari, Lamborghini, all that stuff, but it was cheaper than the highest end Mercedes, like the AMG 63s are more money, so. Tablet covers and mobile phone covers and cases are very, very popular on Amazon for FBA and private label, but they're flooded. That market is so saturated, it's really hard to get started. Looks like I'm in the passenger seat. No, I'm definitely driving. But not typing, not texting, not doing anything like that. I don't text and drive really anyways. I text when I'm at red lights or whatever. But when I'm driving, I'm usually pretty good about not looking at my phone all that often. Like if I get a call, you know, I'll look and answer it. But here in Florida, we don't have the hands-free law, so we can be on our phones while we're driving. We just can't text, obviously. I'm actually headed to my mom's house. I'm going to drop her some inventory off to list and pick up some inventory she already listed. I got to pay her a little money, and then that's pretty much it while I'll be there. I'll videotape a little bit with my mom today, and you guys can see it in the video later. I'm gonna do an interview with my mom about listing. No, when kids come, a lot of people say that when I get kids, when me and Kate have kids, the i8's going bye-bye, and it's not. We have an SUV, so we can carry the kids in the SUV. The i8 is just for me, it's sporty, it's for fun, it's my toy, so I don't need to get rid of the car. And the money that I pay for the car, the money that kids are gonna cost me is not going to offset. I don't recommend that. I think that's a terrible idea. Pay a family member to get rid of the sports car or the fun car. You really don't. I mean, if you can afford it, you can keep it as a 680 limited thing, but the 60 is a bigger SUV. You know, I'll keep the i8, but I will also, there's a huge wreck coming up the way I got to go to my mom, so. And the i8 does have back seats. It absolutely has back seats. If I really wanted to put the kids in it, you could. So I will put the kids in the i8, in the back seat. Kate probably won't let me, but I'm going to do it anyways. Terapeak, I used the free one, but I didn't like it that much. A lot of people do use Terapeak. For those of you that don't know what Terapeak is, it's a way to look at Amazon's sold listings, kind of, hot selling items. It's sort of the similar as eBay solds, but it's an app you have to pay for, or a program. It's like 20 bucks a month. Kids are overrated. How whole are you? How old am I? I'm 31. And how much do you make a day selling? We do anywhere from 600 to 800 a day in sales. That's gross sales. Gross profit, we do, you know, $300 to $400 a day. We work at 40%. It just depends. Greg, I do not text and drive. I don't do this. I'm just, like right now, I'm in dead stop traffic, so I'm able to look at what you guys are typing. Car seats do fit in an i8. They are absolutely rated for car seats. $31, Lauren. It's a tough age. I hate it. We're getting closer to 40. Yeah, i8s do have back seats. They are rated. They're perfect for car seats. And most people avoid me on the road, so I feel really safe in my car. Any free listing software you can advise? No, I don't use any software. We just list by hand on the app. Turbo Lister used to be good, but Angela's first time watching me live. Awesome. Angela's from Tampa as well. Nice. I am on I-75 getting off I-4, and there's apparently an accident. My mom lives off the first exit on I-75, so hopefully the accident is not by her exit and I'll be able to get off here. But yeah, so I don't look at my phone or do. We're literally in stop traffic, and I'm not really, I'm reading what you guys say because I'm stopped or when I get a second, but just kind of talking and rambling, hanging out with you guys. I was kind of bored on the way back, so I figured why not jump on here. Turbo Lister does suck, so I don't recommend it. I do use templates. We do use copy and paste and templates. The Playboy magazines we slacked on. We just got them prepped out to go to Amazon FBA, so it's going to take 3 or 4 days for them to get to Amazon, and then a day or two to process, and then we'll start hopefully seeing sales on those. Yeah, I think the fastest way for everybody is just to use your phone to list. Like, literally, that's just what I think. And if you're going to take pictures with your camera, have Dropbox or something to upload them automatically from your camera to your computer so you don't have to do that. Salvage sales after hurricane season? Yeah, it probably is pretty good sales. Glitter Fairy is here. What is up, Glitter Fairy? Live streams for the win, buddy. No, Fab Five pickers, my mom and Chrissy, my fiance sister, they take pictures of like 10 or 15 items at a time, and then they sit down and list the items. They don't take pictures, list an item, take picture, list an item, take picture. That takes too much time. Crickets on Cyber Monday. We did okay. We did like 400 on Cyber Monday. Lindy is the laptop girl all the way. I know you do laptops. You can actually plug your camera, or you can do it wirelessly. Whenever you take a photo, it'll upload right to your desktop or to your folder on your computer. You can use Dropbox. That's a quick way to do it if you're going to do it on your camera, and then make the listing on your computer. But I just like my phone. Perfect way to pass the end of your day. Perfect way to pass the end of my day, essentially. 400 on FBA Cyber Monday. Yeah, we did a little over 400 on Cyber Monday. We had a super good day yesterday, which was the day after, Tuesday. We did $870. So we did phenomenal, or 817. I don't know. I was just talking about this earlier. We did 8 something. I'd have to look. I think it was 817 yesterday. Angela, no sales. If you're not having sales, run a sale through an eBay store, do best offer, do free shipping. You got to change it up. You got to experiment. If something you're doing is not working for an extended period of time, you got to change it up. I use MacBooks. I actually have my MacBook. I was working on it the whole time I was in the dealer. I use a MacBook Pro. I've had it for many years, so it's in the bag there. Can't really get it out right now, but I like MacBooks. Some people are Windows peoples. I'm just not a Windows person. I use Windows for many years. We have Windows desktops and laptops. We use them a little bit, but not much. I just prefer Mac. Yeah, people are thrifting using Mac or iPad minis, but I think they're just too big to hold and scan while you're at the store. Use your phone. It's just so much easier. Mike is here. Oh, Pittsburgh Mike's here. I didn't even see him. Lindy's best friend is in town. He's in the house. I would say that a Commodore 64 is probably not your best bet to list eBay items on. And if you know what I'm talking about, then get a new computer. No, Joda, I do not know anyone running an eBay account with Stealth, and you shouldn't do it. Just thing. I have two full-time employees, and then my fiance helps with the business as well. No, Lindy and Mike are not married, for those of you that are asking. You got to have a laptop to list. I mean, you don't have to, but I'll tell you, as much sourcing as I do on my phone and as much listing as I do on the phone, printing labels and processing has to be done on a computer. You can't do that from your phone. Alibaba, AliExpress is safe, but make sure you know who you're buying from. I can't believe somebody asked if Lindy and Pittsburgh Mike are married. they are definitely not. Although they should be, because it's crazy. A Surface, I own a Surface. I never use it. I have like a Surface Pro 2. I've had it for like 2 years, and I've never used it for, at least not for work. I used it to play around on. No, Lindy and Mike are not married. No. He wishes. Oh my God. Lindy said he wishes. That's funny. Brooks Brother tie for $3 is probably the maximum. I've been having problems selling Brooks Brothers ties lately. Last one I sold for $8. Then with free shipping, the net on it was like $4 or $3.50. So be very careful. I'm headed to my mom's house to drop off some inventory and pick up some inventory. We are literally not moving. The accident, I'm like at her exit, and the accident must be at her exit. So kind of crappy location, but we'll get there. Mike would jump off a bridge, but see, jumping off a bridge would be a quick torture, Mike. Lindy is like a slow, painful torture. So you couldn't just jump off the bridge. Yeah, Brooks Brothers is not selling right now. Be very careful how you buy Brooks Brothers. Office jets I've never used. I use a Brother laser printer or a Zebra thermal. We have both. That shrill voice, wow. Joseph A. Bank ties are not selling either. I've got a bunch listed around $8 to $9 and no sales. No offers, no nothing. That stuff's just not moving right now. Hey, it's Lindy. Hey, I love when she says, hey, it's Lindy, because I'm like, yeah, I know who you are. Again, I know who you are every day. Of course, I do it too, so I think we all do it. So I'm sure people get tired of that. Tyson, I sell electronics, video games, iPods, and clothing every day. A lot of ties too. How do I label my items? Private label them? I don't know. I'm not really trying to do too much Q&A. I'm going to be, as soon as I get off this exit, I'm going to be cutting out of here. So we got about another 5 or 6 minutes while I'm here at least. Yeah, Joseph A. Bank ties, I spent like 25 cents on mine, so it was worth it. But I'm not going to spend a lot on that kind of stuff. How's everybody's sales been? Like Monday, Cyber Monday, Tuesday, and today? How is everybody doing? Okay. Lindy, I believe, is married, and she has like a child and a couple of stepchildren. So Lindy is the cutest reseller on YouTube. So there's that. Oh God. Video game prices are down a little bit. Yes. I can't take a detour. I'm already at a detour because of the accident. Christian Dior ties are not moving. I have 2 listed of those as well right now. Thank God. Sales have been great for me too. We did, including today, so Monday, Tuesday, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're at 1,600 since Monday, 1,700. So I sell about 30 to 35 items a day on a typical day. It just depends. It depends on the day, but we can sell, at a $20 average, if we sell 30 items, that's $600. So that's a pretty good average day for us. 600. My eBay sales are only at like 15,000. I dropped all the way down to 12 target for the month. We're back up to 14,000 for the month, which would be like 550 a day, I guess. No, it would be like 450 a day. We're going to come back up to that 500 to 550 a day average. So we'll be at 15, 16,000 for the month. Hopefully. I think in November we're going to end right at 14,000. Armani ties, I did sell one last month, but it was like $10. Stephanie, expensive items, as long as you use Signature, you should be fine. If you didn't use Signature and it's under $750, still be all right. I've sold a lot of high-priced phones and stuff and tablets for $199, $200. I used to do that all the time, so it's not a big deal for me anymore. I'm blushing. It's just the sun. I got bad lights. Somebody said Lindy's the cutest looking YouTuber on eBay, reseller on YouTube. I was going to the Goodwill outlets 4 times a week. Now I haven't been, but I'm going to start going back 2 or 3 times a week for sure. At least twice a week, if not 3 times. And then, of course, Wednesdays for Salvation Armies, and I do a pawn shop day usually. If you're gonna rely on clothing a lot, you got to go to the Goodwill outlets like at least 3 times a week. So I'm glad this has a good connection, because this didn't have a good connection last time. I might not have been in the best spot, but I'm out on the open highway right now, so I imagine it's picking up good cellular service. That's good. Megan, use clothing with good brand names or video games. Stephanie, you only need Signature if it's $750 or more. I don't imagine you sold something for over $750, right? Stuff around your house is a great tip too. Pittsburgh Mike just pointed out. If you're getting started on eBay, without spending money, you can just sell your old merchandise that you don't want anymore, your old clothes, old video games, whatever it is, and that will give you a start. And that way you don't have any risk because you didn't put any money out. Oh, this traffic. Florida traffic is the worst. It's almost as bad as DC or California because people around here just plain can't drive. Last night, on the way home from my friend's house, it was on the way to his house, it was kind of late. It was probably like 7 o'clock, I think, 8 o'clock. It was dinner time, I guess. There was a huge accident on the road that goes down to my road. I mean, like 5-6 car and a 4-lane road. They were all over the road. I mean, it was closed. It was terrible. Ed, photography and listing an item for a basic t-shirt is like a 5 to 6 minute job. You can take pictures in 90 seconds. You can open the eBay app and type in all the stuff and upload the pictures in around 4 minutes. Stephanie, Black Friday haul items were listed Friday afternoon, Friday night. We sold a couple of them yesterday and Monday. We sold a few over the weekend, a little bit. Items less than 16 ounces are first class. Always USPS first class. I used to live in Maryland. I'm from Maryland. I used to go to DC a lot, and I can tell you that the Maryland drivers are okay. They're decent. DC traffic is pathetic. The DC roads are terrible. And I just took that trip up to Maryland in the I-8. I drove up for that wedding. Your roads are full of potholes. Your roads are all screwed up. DC and Maryland have some of the worst roads. It's terrible. Better Barbie, all of my Amazon items are merchant fulfilled. Almost all of them. I do very little FBA. For now. My mom doesn't sell anything. She lists my stuff. I give her all my clothing, and she lists a lot of clothing for me. How did the game go this last night? Oh, Outdoor Wrangler's talking about... I have another YouTube channel that you guys don't really know about. I post some personal vlogs on it and some of my video gaming. I don't get to game a lot, so it's been a while, but a new video game came out yesterday, the new Final Fantasy. I'm going to show you guys my nerd side. Way back in the day when I was like 16, we're talking, 15 years ago when Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, all those games were out. I used to play them as a teenager, after high school, like most teenagers. But yesterday, the brand new Final Fantasy 15 PS4, Xbox One game came out. I bought it at the midnight sale. I bought it a little after midnight. And I streamed it last night for a couple hours on YouTube over on the other channel. So Outdoor Wrangler was watching me. It was pretty cool. Game's awesome. Great graphics, great storyline. I started getting tired, but I'm going to play it again tonight. That is not the reason I didn't post a video last night. I did not post a video last night because I was having technical difficulties with my computer. I got frustrated, and that's why I stopped working on the computer trying to post a video and played a video game because I had to calm down. I was literally ready to throw my computer out the window. But I got the computer all fixed, got it taken care of, so I'll be able to post videos again tonight. Mother's mustache. Yeah, that's the mobile, the description. There's an actual description box. Instead of the body of a description, there's a condition description. That's mobile friendly. Final Fantasy 3. I did. I loved Final Fantasy 3, Mike. Yes, we use mannequins. No new FBA sellers till after the new year. That's right. Fourth quarter's over. Ed, we do not edit photos. We literally take them, rotate them, and post them. God, I can now see the accident. It's right at my mom's exit. I can't. Maybe I can flip it. Let's see if I can flip this. I don't know if I can flip it midstream or not. Let's see. Oh, I can. Look at this traffic. That's my mom's exit right there. I'll show you guys when I get closer. Anyways, Master Slayin is here. Yeah, the graphics are beautiful. I made it pretty far last night. The last thing I did on Final Fantasy last night, there's a part of the game where I had to go fishing to catch some fish for this little homeless cat that was meowing, and I don't know the point of this. I guess the cat's gonna help me, but I caught all these fish and this stupid cat wouldn't eat the fish, so I gotta figure that out. But shipping tape, I just buy it from Office Depot in the big box. Yeah, going to San Antonio this weekend where there are a lot of Goodwills and thrift stores. Yeah, Deanna, I have heard San Antonio is fantastic. I have family there, so I know all about San Antonio. Mike, Pittsburgh, Mike, Final Fantasy 3. Yes, Final Fantasy 3 was one of the best. Final Fantasy 7 is my personal favorite. It was fun playing 15 last night, though. 15 was awesome. Yeah, if you guys haven't listened to Lindy or Mike, Lindy has some great shows, and she has Mike on there. I've had Mike on. I'll have him back on again. Or actually, I'm gonna be on Lindy's show soon, so I'm sure she might have Mike that day. But they have a great show over there. Jessica, it's very convenient, very quick, very easy, and if you have 40, 50 items on eBay and you plan on listing 40 or 50 more, you should definitely have a store. Absolutely. Thrifting in Austin is super good. For those of you that have never heard of the Bonafide Hustler, he's in Austin, but I've heard Austin and San Antonio are great. Dallas is terrible. I do not play Halo, no. Jet's right. Yeah, I buy the rolls of packing tape from Office Depot. They're like $1 something a roll, but I buy them. They have a whole case of them. It's like 36 rolls for $40 I buy. And I buy those like twice a year. The best areas to thrift in the U.S. is Orange County, California, L.A., Austin, and San Antonio. Florida, here in the Tampa, Orlando area is super good. I've heard Ohio's good. Yeah, my other channel is one, the number one, and then Life, L-I-F-E, one, Life, in, and then my last name, Paris, P-A-R-R-I-S, One Life in Paris. You can find my YouTube channel. I'll put a link to it down in the video in a couple hours when I get home. Yeah, ours is $1.49 a pound as well. It's 99 cents in Orlando, so I like going there. Yeah, if you guys haven't joined the Facebook group, if you didn't see my other video, I started a Facebook group. It's grown super fast. We're over 400 or 500 members. You can go, I'll put the link to that in the bottom of this video in the next couple hours as well. But you can just search for, it's called eBay, Amazon, Etsy Sellers Group. You guys can check that. I didn't go sourcing in Maryland. I went to a wedding, so I didn't really source in a wedding. Yeah, Lindy, you got to shoot me a message and get a show up. If you're available tomorrow, I'm available, but it's kind of short notice. But anyways, we'll do a live show. I'm getting ready to be in traffic. I'm going to have to merge. I'm going to show you guys what's going on here. I'm gonna have to merge to go around and figure out how I'm gonna get to my mom's, because it looks like her exit might be closed. The store gives you discounts, guys. The Facebook group is called Amazon or eBay, Amazon, Etsy sellers group, and I'll put a link. Give it about an hour, and I'll put a link down in the description. I'll put a link to my YouTube channel and to the Facebook group in the bottom of this video. I'm gonna merge into traffic because I'm gonna have to get off here, guys. My phone's getting low on battery anyways. This thing kills it. My phone's at like 20%. So I appreciate you guys jumping on here and hanging out for a few minutes. I can't believe I was actually on this for 37 minutes. That's crazy. But go make some sales, guys. Go get some work done. And I'll have a video up tonight. I'll get you guys a video up as early as possible tonight. Hopefully around, I don't know, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at the latest, maybe 10 Eastern time. So check it out. Make sure you check that video out tonight. You can go check out Lindy's channel while you're waiting around for me. And her and I will get a channel soon. Malachi, I'm going to be on Lindy's channel maybe this week or next. And Nicole, I'm still waiting on. She had a lot going on, so not sure. But we'll get it all taken care of. Thanks, guys, for coming on. I'm going to jump over here in traffic and go crazy and try to get around these people. Wish me luck, and I'll have your video up later. Lindy, make sure to shoot me a message. Catch you guys later. Thanks so much.